when you antra mana me fuye mu say yesi yefiem we ye ni tuem na America akoto na wisu akoto ena we are singing a predict say yesi Strait of Hormuz so said there maybe about 30% of we are say oil nyina fa no
American for
Iran for no so omo to omo punum omo mane mfa ho no mo bio
that's right
Saudi Arabia for so mko akobie puno no say yesi ya it means Saudi Arabia for so do omo kwa akogim definitely petrol bo ebepeja it is a bibi all no say Ghana mpanimfo ye say enene chine ya yen start ne yenye say Nigeria for ne ebekwa ko Tinubu ana your friend say ana Tinubu say ofa the ade ne boban mo de enuanom ne mo enti mo de mo oil no mo man kakra yemfa megu ha na eji wom ne say ade na ejensemo a yamfa me ye excuse say ne edu ba bi MPP de Russia Ukraine war your friend say covenant yeah ma fe na aso mo di tuatua Ghana for ya so boa afi ya bremo so hu me Ghana for me nye sure say ye be pese and NDC aban we be sa so de sa bibi world global bibi
say Iran US Israeli war
so I got that near the ba be excuse say eno na affect ya ma ye petrol bu akosoro eno na affect ya ma economy na giaguo amanyame ampatakura na esa ma dollar kura ko pagya se credit mo akotani yebewu ebinu mate se economists for ni bi so predict se saade we ye ekoso no ebema gold bu so akosoro enti akotani mienu nyina na yenwe se gold bu akosoro ne ekoton ye gold na boarding na say be edi be kwa koto oil ye ne kire ya let's start to negotiate
right.
So ye negotiate with amama na omu tutu petrol ni bi na ye ni omo na ye de na ye tuo no asana
Ebiu say initially there was an issue say yeah type of oil no
ye no enye
the refining also moody near bi but experts have come to show say it is possible
ti etimi ye no Ghana
no with the new era of Tema refinery it is possible they can you see when Tema oil refinery refines the byproducts of the refinery a huge aviation diesel which is kerosene aviation fuel
yes
bitumen I drew maybe near Cote d'Ivoire near coal gas we no free all rubber Dura plus nomne one nomne idea yina just say a doso it is a binary refining no the petrol no area kerosene
asiengura na wo koto agunu kra no eso fa so ye bebre
production Emma Ghana se ye refining tino e was say the ono rubber Dura plus nomne ade yina also omo so crow
omuko kra sa
de chrono omo be use di aye yina sa no omo di aye dollar kroya enti refinery
ye mpanimfo no should wake up
me ba why realize you say for some time now Nigeria for are not complaining about petrol
I didn't
one Dangote refinery
yes
say yes. Dangote ye no na certain powers that be in Nigeria wanted to sabotage and now the whole nation any media no sorry
okay so
and catch Tinubu so one it was in Sankata anyway now Dangote is refining almost about 30 to 40% of Nigerian oil
okay
and the bus as I expanded am I mabru bebreye adwuma ho am say petrol poor Nigeria Udi Obakaya first. Na Obo say ye they are two TV so na Oma Salai for quite some time now. What want to shortages be
yeah.
Na di pe bi wo kromo obetimi aye. The Ama refinery Tama refinery no. NPP buy na 14 companies pe. And na lifting oil refined. As at the time omo kona ye do 34.
They
will prefer say a whole Tamari refinery became a storage point. Refinery Tamari refinery na afe yet refined crude every amanoni ani abehwiegu omo storage no omo storage cost a whole refinery all because certain party apparatchiks
Sister Wumu Chen set my refinery be refining a yadiana.
Yes. Oh, and on the cofa how by I say petrol MPP times na dey say so betini because they prefer to have refinery. Omo ko mu
omo. Na MPP time na China for your money nkiti besi refinery bi wotema. Na omo se omo be use a part of Tema oil refinery almost storage facility in their store.
It became a storage facility.
Yeah, me kai pa. Omo ko bia no KCSO. Yeah, be refine petrol ni dia support.
Party for no there. So why you careful now?
Interesting. Interesting.
The interest is too much. There's so many vested interest. How can they hold Tema refinery? Say a refinery ebeboa. Yeah, my many on about see J former MP just so on one aside former foreign affairs minister. Me mano achemano kwaba. Openi ye mwachi o. Honorable say J ye mwachi.
Yeah, bro, minya.
Now pom to say
yeah, me dar man on pie boy ho ye.
Do bad yasi. Madama yeah that's sorry yeah. You say Iran penny wa kan chiregu. Oh natural there be ya to pie ni akukuno. Iran force what to be ako bombo. American force ships war Asia honomo ni omu base military base adani to kwa Israel for the omu jim. Say we are sick with you say ya. What down my other who sounds one? Ever ye be brave hanoni we are seeing say.
Yo, Didika mame and shower tea for na menamo say more friend said me match my sir as him way home. Opening as somewhere that honor. Sabio near petrol prices uncle. A debia and really year. Edin Susan so kese bebre we are singing nye Ghana ho we are singing na program we dem say iswa na that bi no be me ho na be ya because okoto se ne pemi no be ko a yes obusa say denra so eno mum na betu di akwakọ yi but ye fa no ntunche ewa Israel ni America any Iran nsemo urban ye enye petrol nko na ne bo bekosoro na mum ewiase doing business ebekosoro if it's insurance ebekosoro cost of financing a project ebekosoro again also no so wo hwe ensusuanso a ede bebre enye Ghana nko Africa nyina ede se sisi omu nipa no omu entokwa da bi entokwa da sie no ye no obia ye kama Ghana for instance your embassy wo Tehran your embassy wo Israel your embassy wo America your embassy wo Kuwait you will be wo Dubai and you will be Saudi Arabia all these people in Ghana yema ewo ho see also bomb so de eba ebetimi amese direction na se koto ye embassy anasa Africa obia wo embassy obia edisensem ne beba see nkrofo ntokwa yi no any say Iran for no attack American and the saying Israel or interest and more attack it's a dear bia or be a America or interest won't be no it will come under attack to the extent to say Saudi Arabia and all the UAE states no a whole America for troops near the war our mobile by country no by and they almost also friendly to Iran but a name Qatar the dia or bombo a horse your embassy or it ye kwala no can I say ye nipa do makoso nkonkoso Ghana no almost a kromo no almost betimi akaka Saa so na uba ha so a America for embassy wa ha. American interest no more attack. It's not impossible. Se bibi sa bitimi asi e wo krom ha se nkra ha. So no. Asem no ehu ye pa say UN whenever it takes bia no diplomacy no come in term na ko adwuma na ho munya because of the next level there any e bisi na ubisa me a kese nchichemu kakra metim dia ma ho
na ya te say Putin so ka say
hello
me ba jote me nka
hello
honorable say
yeah otiminga
I'm te nka
okay
all right
okay.
ya te say Iran Wamo any China to almost 30% of our oil. Russia force ni omudija. These are people so are ekoba the Strait of Hormuz. Bia oil do na nam. Iran force you omo ko lokino. Saudi Arabia force so omo so asset omo bebie. Enti wan hwe ya in as much as here can say others will be hit no. Among folks to say the moment oil drops ebetimi di susanso kesiaba industries across the globe. And also you can say
Edukrepa na woka na make say sa asemo da ho no enye sebe 2 minutes bi asem asemo a ehu a ehia chichiremu pa ne sebe mpaibo because said the whole kind enukre China for omuto oil pa fi ho nansen so be kaya Venezuela almost ato oil pa fi ho etino say ya block ho and also ba block China for if assemble no move beka because idea affect your strategic interest no as say we do ho na o fa kwan bi so they be also do hujimu and say bibisa I'm not saying I'm praying say China for ka say bia yeah oil one block your oil to yes so yeah they ho ko juma ko support to Iran I'm praying it can be a possibility Ghana Russia for the say oil etino enya de betimi affect omo
that's right
baby so eti de o kan no krepa e wi ase ye tense obi e watch it said the ebeya enye you see look Middle East ho no sika no America for Saudi Arabia America for sika wo mo apopia gugu America nya sem ketwa so eti holding in a business we are seeing part of it is coming from that area. Big business, financial business, minka oil gas and so can it is say if we are say tense say empire near boss say UN Security Council omobinya bibi ebetimi ahwe ni aka na fe e dia kwakusia aya because ayi for Iran for no start almost attack America says almost attacking more almost be the whole Iran between about form more I can say some pack say pa na be we say
all right
so they mention
Matias
eti ehu ye pa
honorable akwesi say Jimmy Sia no pay
yo
all right
mesum da mase ai okay
yemra fi ni nhwe yeah your session any the over cover the 1 million Ghanaian jobs and the 950,000 escape poverty. If my memory serves me right, the statistician of Ghana said, say, 330,000 Ghanaians and are free the poverty line. 330 Ghanaians and are free. But as to whether say or can say because of that, I'm 1 million Ghanaian jobs because Omanhene can say the first and the third quarter of 2025. I don't know about the second quarter, why it was left out. Because if first and third, they are not just a whole year. 1 million jobs. He was not specific in detail. Whether say in hospitality, in agric, in industry, in one IT, one. Over Kaya Baby, MP before became the same thing. They were insisting say about 2 million jobs. Even on Mampeni, they were using 800,000 jobs created by mobile money vendors.
Yes.
So because of interoperability, how much might criticize jobs? Don't you think it is important for government communication to come and explain and give us details, because it has become a serious issue? Say, among for the opposition say, Obia Nyejumanye.
Yeah.
Abano say within 1 year. Not just say, if it is to go every year, be 1 million jobs for Ghanaians. In 4 years, not just say, 4 million Ghanaians will get jobs there. And the other say,
any problem?
At the end of the day, you can say employment rate no beba be 2%. Mami too.
I got a jobs asemi. Who say politicians no? Omo job no? Omo ti asienko. Say no omo si ti asienko.
Omo job.
Yes. Omo job nko. Ena yen ya yeti kro ni mu no. Yen na ye ni abra ye pa adwuma na ye nya binya ne yesusu no job no. Say ni si ti asienko. Enti do ba bia na politicians ni gina baby. Na yen Ghana for no a yeto Obama politicians ni yesusu ye gina baby. Yen so na reality no we yen ho. But politicians say we create 1 million jobs. 1 million jobs ne dan yakota. Si e ka KN University, ni e ka University of Ghana Legon, ni e ka Cape Coast University, ne bia University of Education, sa ne bia UDS no be 5 public universities or mususu pa Ghana boma. Akota e ka a year ohun. Students or graduate oma edu 1 million. To say last year, students a free universities we eba bonte as graduates. They do 1 million. Ebe do 500,000.
That comes out is about 100 and something thousand.
Yes, it akota say okasi create 1 million jobs sir. Akota 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1 million.
That's one can say graduate employment.
Akota yes.
But 1 million.
But what created 1 million jobs? So the emphasis say a move 500,000 was graduate. Now graduate a good fear. Eka by now many opportunity. Eura say new money more or more a year juma. Maybe the other 500,000 no. And yet me can say yeah you work for more. E just say be young co school and no actually no. Young fanasa.
Be indirect.
Akuta. It's when 1 million jobs here. Indirect jobs and I say. What's that amount for KBB say create well-meaning jobs.
Yeah.
And now politicians.
Employable jobs.
Akuta kasi 1 million. Akuta dia 1 million yazem kitwa u. Etina make us politicians no. Omo kwa na ti omo brofo.
Onti ase wo jobs.
Jobs ho. E na yesoso na ye bre no. Ye nti ase ye gira baby. Eto me gino no be ka. Na say me nua kwasi a me ne ti ase 1 million jobs and wanya bi anye. So who say your boys baby or ma can bomb to your area boys, area girls. It is say anya crown kwebon oh ampa we akwasi and akwasi nya biye no. Anana yaw enya biye ntimi bompa so the next 1 million e beba no mesusu menye mu ewura. Ti politicians dey akota say ya no mbeke kanoa because nanka president taking and anam adana me kasa akonta me the agency a president Mahama e de eye ni 24-hour economy no a again the flagship ade wo campaign 2024 no and I make us me hunu but sante mo say ye man kwan because so the 1 year atron krata to and for another 1 year and san try another krata to no na another 3 years no now ho na wo be adwuma no samre na wo koto aba no na wo be say adwuma no but akuta edu ba bia ho ye me politicians ne ntiase o ba no now nim say the major problem among for efesi pa jobs asem. Because aban bi the free SHS policy aba eman kwala na ko school omo ko school no yes no mo nyina de tibi to aso e ko tertiary say university and say teacher training and say nursing training but also ba na wo ka kire say mo kra na mo nya kwan mo to aso akọ school no mesa aboa mo stress free school fees so say den dey metua mo first year fees amamo omo si yo yate sa kwala no akọ school awie ne wotifie onya adwuma nye wo so create 1 million jobs and we na wonya adwuma nye ye no bo akota kwala wakɔ secondary school awia ɔte fie sɛ bi na dwuma bi ewu
Yeah.
so wabon sɛ de kra no a obetimi ready a few things ana wate ase
private school primary first you can't say primary
yes
basic
it ye kan na nke bi aban de abase o we me 1 million jobs no nkwala no mo ye free SHS so mbetre fie na o mantini atwa so emu 50,000 kra ko private school international international schools am mo ye your friends say public teacher we say them friends say people teacher o mo di people teacher kakra ho je bi emu 50,000 ko ho so wo ye no to nche na bia say mo for police for adwuma je bia ma for police for 100,000 which 100,000 no e bia emu 20,000 SHS graduate. Emu ebia 20,000 omo no mkuta diploma. Emu another 20,000 omo no more nurse ne teacher training colleges because security agencies no mu hia nurses. Tini o police hospital, your military hospital ni hwan no. Nti efe kogum. Akuta these things o san Kenya breakdown. Bi abaka ne tra se hwan dem create 1 million jobs na nipa 300 and every the poverty line.
900 me say, I don't know if Young Grace can pull that video for us. The new government statistician said that 330,000 Ghanaians have graduated from the poverty line. 330,000.
Indeed, they be an chop money. Yes, they are graduate free poverty line. No,
almost a year data all the time. They talk to people, and I won't say, "Oh, ABN Nipano." The poverty line, no, be $1 a day or be $2 a day. But a buyer, maybe a nipano.
I got a poverty for the also. As a man, not one more cake, Casantina, maybe some questions. Yes, that's what I'm not paying. Poverty 2024.
They said. The statistical service says Ghanaians have been so impoverished to the extent that 1 million people have been drawn back. TMU. Now you say poverty line. 1 million Ghanaians. Outside
Abegu
here for no.
What is the measurement of a year here for? Omomunya aduane 3 times a day.
And now I feel we know. You drew the getting to the last quarter. Omo say abino ense sheye bi ni niam bi a odi gugu akwam. Ama se Ghana for no 1 million na na keka ho no.
300,000.
Emu 330,000 afrim. Ti emfa sa ka 650 e da so ho. What you say? Very good. 670 e da so ho. E na o jishemu no ono no be to ho. Now, my new calculation on my penny, your mama, ye. When ya, ebia 500, that's how be count.
1 million.
Ebia
1 million jobs.
So you wrap first quarter of
the year, yes.
Of the year. Ebia is privy to an information we are not.
It is information akunta
because according to statistical service. I'm saying. Plagiarism or otherwise, if you don't quote your source, now we taking the say wow dear
yes.
It's your mama
Ghana statistical service for
data. Maybe it is the latest data yet to be released.
It's Ghana statistical service for the say.
330,000 and no much free poverty line.
Akota might be na ya down for be no Ghana statistical service. Is it Mr. Rai? Ana Asia from any Mr. Rai. Akota po mo mayen. No mo nkyere say omo criteria omo de measure poverty ni ye
okay.
No nti omo see Ghana for 300,000. Ye free ohiem. Bi akota
dey say 950,000.
And e free ohiem. Debi man pani ani oboa.
Hey, Debbie, what do you
need data, but your candidate and yes, now what is our measurement?
In reality, you don't think.
Yes, what is our measurement of poverty? Your measurement of poverty, dear. Say, Obi Soria, Odidia Nopa, Odidia, we had the numerator to your poor. And I say, Obi Didia Nopa, Edidia numerator to your poor. What is the dear normal measure? Poverty, I dare no more cano. Sa no. O me say my boys na dwa o. Hwe. Obi asori no pay ne ni da so nyina sa oni ba bia odi ni tifa bia. Obi Malaya dro kra wonya bi ntonom e.
Yentie de papa ne kind. I think 360,000 or 330,000.
Okay.
Yeah, Grace yentie.
Yes. Yeah, stages. Yeah, stages bia. Otrede onyasem wagana or improve kakra. Na them said na you know. Or cover 2024 quarter 1 to 2025 quarter 3. Na Ghana yefa quarter 1 2025 na nkrofo dodoa na wowo ehiemu na woye 23.9%. Efa population ni nyina by 23.9% na wowo ohiem. Na yeba quarter 3 of 2025 yehu de wona wowo hiem no why then waba form nti percentage no waba form to 21.9%. Nti yehwe pa in fact between quarter 2 and quarter 3 of 2025 just within one quarter na ahwana wowo ohim were reduced by 360,000 people. Nti yehwe about 360,000 people actually exited from poverty. With him, about 360,000 people efi or him. Na yehwe data no from 2024 results no cry or better. Na yehwe 2024 quarter 4 yehu dey poverty no ye one wo or him na we 24.9%. Until they compare 2025 quarter 3 of 21.9% na waba form by about 3 percentage points. Them good news here marking. Unfortunately, your regions now, on yet them the same for all the regions. Young there regions be one on here musem numerous and papa passing other regions. Nefa, for example, northeast, Nefa, Savannah, Nkrofa wo him at the end of quarter 3, not yet 50% of the population. But yeba Greater Accra, yeba Western Regional, young there wana wo him no, or no lower than 20%. Into once our regions be register high poverty no, now other regions also register very low poverty.
World Bank at the international poverty line not to $2.15 a day.
Is it Obia
a
day
on to me $2
20 cedis
15 cedis any
onya say 15 cedis say $2 even say 10 cedis per Bank of Ghana
11 it will say 22 cedis 30 pesos a day unya wealth if we are seeing it is deemed say we are poor I feel what you say 20 Ghana 22 cedis a day I was say wo butum so we every day we nyabi enter the
akotani Ghana figure na papa na keke kan no onko back no onko video akotani nipa o sorry anopa Ghana your population 50% eh poor per Bank of Ghana World Bank ade ya o kinken
$2.15 a day
akota obi asori anopa
it means if you can't have that money in your pocket
yes
it means you are under the poverty line.
Yes, about 50% of Ghanaians, in fact 70% of Ghanaians, we are poor per World Bank ade akota papa na sem na o kana made out no ho e ka papa ne ken o say poverty line say aban ne bae no aban abesisi adan 200,000 aban sisi adan 200,000 say mrantie no enya ba bi di omuti ato eti kane ne bi onye scam fan ko ha adan no eno afiri ho eno ache bi aban bae no watutu boreholes 1 million in areas omunye nsu papa nom enti e ka ne nke bi amebody akoto pure water ene ade no says Ghana ba bi di mi butum 2 electricity aban bae wate so 50% so hu enti eba sa sika na ba bedi mi botum enti ye gira sa na ma we so because akota na bia lorry fare transportation abaya crab bus be 500,000 aba STCDB ye adwuma Metromans for the be here Jumantene, Mifrebuakwa eba kejetia, mitua 2 cities, mitua 5 cities. Transport here readily available. It is anyama way nyina na di sika ba be se me botum. Etu gina so aka kire me say poverty in our country aba from many government statistician ne be yadwene. But ane ananse se me ya wotu kire de. Akota ade na aben aye.
Asante, mami ma.
Ah, no ma poverty ba from.
Mami ma asante.
Ye nyina hia yo.
Anope no. Oma anope mebo abrante mu fe na Edmond Combiat. One nice way muso isi wo yi ho. Sa to ho no.
Edmond Combiat.
Yeah, sa young guy bi sa. Say nyame ye na dem na wotimi. Emma sa to no ba mainstream wa ya ade. Because no man panyi ka so ka say 2018 na Tomorrow refinery stop production.
Yeah.
And that was under era of Honorable Eric Evans or say as you could say.
Yeah.
That was the end.
As you go say, now as you go say, it's me a year refinery of about 40%.
There were other people who came to take over.
By some oil scandal.
A couple and SMP by say Mr. Edmond Combiat. Timima Adiwe Bar. Omo timi de omo 24-hour economy no I start ho. Because I didn't we can't meet the demand at this stage. And to say yemnya 2 or 3 shift pass Tomorrow refinery e be adwuma gidi ya. O ma e be boa ma ye ho atoye.
No crap.
He fuel na motor no say 50 something and say he omo timi refinery kuru no pa gidi pa o Ghana ha. O ma moto 35 cedis.
Yeah.
So betima te bet 20 cedis.
Yeah.
Aban ko betima ka say okay Tomorrow refinery kra no. Betima tiska ni bia to hokra timi afa bia adwuma yefo. Because fuel no ya dia ye 20 ye turn every day. Tiska ni nya ho na tai. Afei na cafes na mo amoska fo asa bibi wo mo nsem mo ko kra light crude no free outside Ghana no. Mo fa mo tanks no and supply to the various.
But that was the
that was what supposed to be done. But unfortunately no ye jai man nipa bi. And also wunim omo ko fa fo ani free outside Ghana. It put pressure on the dollar too, on the CD2.
That's right.
Dollars maybe don't say $400 million every month. I'm not crack crude in the back.
$400 million. They could crack light
crude. The refining war amanone na diaba.
Yeah.
Na yes, Africans after Ghana, yetima nya oil refinery say. Yeni Nigeria for ye won toka. Yeni Libya for won toka. Yeni other countries who produce oil no won toka. Ani enti no muni nkomo. Yetimi ya oil yi kwa for me. Yetimi ka say hedge. E the whole year, you turn 59, you betu mo didn't come out and be 56. I'm on money betimia anya guarantees and assurance say full part the Ghana for yentimi ye nimu how. But leadership are not thinking into the future. I say hand to mouth be a knee jerk and firefighting approach policy money to ja. Intimidate say a brand here friend of the computer to me as idea ya. Why ya dear? Because I'm can say maybe say no cross so I must say number someone to be ton oil refinery by $21 million. Say because na the song for so class it has become very useless. And so team as I do a bar. Also man pay a bona basu shane de no timi ye gina because the normal catch maybe say omo refine cross so na omo boka because ni ba bi so timi wi na ma be wom because ni ma be nya free oil ni mu no o my doors me be doors one kasa ni ma more than best 20 something be nya free oil ni mu a ye final Ghana be boa ma eno so omo ne dala kokra nyina ba so beti enti no abrante na me bonus na baso no pay o mind that issue of jobs creation no it always continue to create controversy because Ghana Statistical Service for no Monday and maybe ne go akwam omo de go mo basket no mo de calibration hwe ade o me no nya ho kasakasa me bi atwam
ma me fa we ntwam quickly and let's accredit my Joy Online. They have done a fact check.
Okay.
And the fact check states that Omanhene Yaw Adu-Boakye said, according to the Ghana Statistical Service, over 1 million Ghanaians found employment between quarter 1 and quarter 3 of 2025. Now, they have gone through to do the review of Ghana Statistical Service, and data from the quarterly labor force survey has shown that in the fourth quarter and of 2020, third quarter of 2025, 12.73 million Ghanaians were employed. That is in the fourth quarter of 2024. And it increased further to, in the first quarter of 2025, employment rose to 13.09 million. It increased further 13.44 in the second quarter, dripping marginally to 13.4 in the third quarter. A simple calculation provides that 360,000 Ghanaians were employed, not 1 million.
Okay.
I'll just say, okay, 2024 to 25 end now. It was 13.12 and they call 13.44. It almost research shows say from Ghana Statistical Service, the papa the kind, say 360,000 people have come out of the poverty line. It was because they got employment. It cannot be so, say 1 million Ghanaians from the Statistical Service survey now. Almost about 2 jobs penny quoted from.
Oh my.
Okay.
Simple. Any part 10,000 kwana yen juma ye kra during the previous year kra. Say nye bad. Say 300,000 ponans of mampenyi enti mian kutu kwana Ghana yen fa se Statistical Service kwa de na emfanye a year. 300,000 kra say at least a man for imipe bia no wan we him.
So 2024 300,000 were employed. And 60,000 abeka ho.
And I make say and no kwa
300 no ewo ho and 360 no so aba.
Oh my, and I make say maybe drew any per 1 million.
That is the data of
Makwachi ahwefom. Nipa 1 million omo ye omodwuma niam nyina ahye mom koka ho. Se nyame aboa na nipa say 300,000 cross bia ba. Se ni by 2-3 years nipa be say 500,000 na ekwa. Ese nipa ho to no. Na me niam ya na omo de calibration so omo de nkuntabu no. Ena ya na critical controversy no. Almost maybe food inflation about from we have from now from the inflation about single digit. About single digit, I ever complain because you are not having direct impact in the city somewhere, you know. And to me, can I say, quite more more, you know, or more calibration. I say, and I saw more in such a room because a dying high, he say, and a kumabrupa.
Hey, number one.
And how will be on the no account, can say me say, poverty no crowd come say Savannah region which population half of the population no sabi bubro muntimnya sa $2 muntimnya every day amomo ye hia for pop and our other regions be also their livelihoods are improving and it tells you say the dynamics are different according to the region no and so northern region okra na ka say be 50% or my own 50% no ebia which Ashanti region mu 5 kwana population of Ashanti region say even here 5% on unemployment Ashanti region. The rate of people here are more than those in the north. And the person here I want nipa na dosu. And the meme can say Ghana Statistical Service omo mo dey calculation omo hwe ni ye. Na maybe I na ya chinye ba because obi and now my so omo ka say obi wo $2 na UN for kana. And also so disputable kakra.
Ade.
Say 20 cities. Say when
it's dependent on your
say obi a when ya 20 cities antu ni botum
your forex
na me ka say obi a when ya 20 cities antu ni botum o man bi wo ha 20 cities to $2 no kwa na ento hwe o man bi so $2 no so no to be depend on that inflation is you know
say on say akoye the daily necessities of life, food, clothing and shelter. What do you say? UK more unemployment benefit. UB40. And the year UB40. And then cram so some pigeon. Okay. Onye juma. Wow. You cancel flat. You were duania, you were cheetah, de mawa, or the jet duanima or man on the sunny man. And on the ma and so ye da ye new mountain. Ghana ni aba. Wow, oni baby da. Abain to command baby ada. NC. By UK, there are council flats and a provision for them. Omo man tadie, eduane ankwala ne bedi for the rest of their life. Obi okra wawo ni ma mienu. Eye sa sika na oje no every week no. And o de hwe wo mo. Ono kra no kra yesi ni ho chiri no. Ba Ghana ni a wawo mienu a wo Ghana. Asante. Onya hwe. Eza so wo kowu.
Say be cracker hospital.
Me but one dey me enti eno na man so
Omo ya timu akonta obi kowo a wonya sika ntua sika ye friend say na wo esika no waka hospital.
Yenti bi wo be outside Ghana say obi
akọ
in a foreign you say wow. Now akola no kura akola no be a state property.
Omanhene Japade. Yeah.
By the way, at the end of the day, uso be ni ye nyina be ya adwen say ensensaye bi aba.
Oh yes.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Ahokyere kyekere nche bi a mre bi na Ghana for complain no eni ho. Abai no spend so much. Enti sika so ni system ni.
Yeah.
But ahokyere so ni ho sa.
Oh yeah.
Me I am attesting to that fact because here petrol ebi anane bo baby e won baby aba. Enuane num bi e bo no baby aba.
Akota se ne na enema bo kontem so no. And at least you say
kokra na
ejina ho.
It is not increasing at an increasing rate. You can see say asumdie wo kakra.
Kan na wonam ade a wo hia ye se wo hwe petrol Isa girl ne ho anwan no omo board na esisi
yes now the bremi yo now wa ko twa now they are 15.1 $15
yes.
Now you ma show and
but now see interest cross here be kwa check dollar say but they be na ade chi da bia na ye ko check dollar no
e bia na Ghanaians na omo check dollar
they say en fa ye ho bio sa
e ko di dwa kra obo a week kra no just for friend Adam for which means Abina create a certain confidence in the private sector.
Yes.
And no cry enough. But the president makes it probably maybe
the figures no the but Ghana Statistical Service when they misleading no akonta see Kenya fact check here basis here no it shows say Ghana Statistical Service when they misleading president.
No. Almost figures near Ade go abonti. Almost kind of say graphs and they go on. So it's possible say whoever related the information to the president and or magnified with the magnified.
Also the first quarter and third quarter.
No, I also the first and third quarter, which means first, second, and third.
And did I just say there's another quarter?
No, the next quarter no. The first and third quarter. Don't say will be your first, no your last. It means we're involved with the second. Or your first, but one your second, and we conclude with the third. It's the second who follow the third.
I could don't say or 4 quarters.
Yes.
And the offer first now far third. Naka last quarter.
The last quarter was September to October to December.
To December. And
October, November, December.
January to March.
So there are 2 quarters now.
It's a president so assuming say even these quarters crown na ma say ya.
Anyway, Superman is
saying.
Service na from so.
And it's all figures maybe assumptions.
The politicians at the end of the day, most often than not, they exaggerate. They magnify. And government has created yes, hospitals 10. Over Casablanca 25 new hospitals.
Yeah.
First, no can checking. But the Siano. In the advent of
new media tradition,
the new media and the social media and other things, don't just speak because you want to speak and add garnish your issue. Because by here and a man for a check said jobs here, the amount of jobs now be issue. They say Ghanaians are looking for jobs. Ghana neighbor be some way it's the moment of it is on penny 1 million jobs. Hey. Nani nipa na minya bi papa be ka say hey na wo tie fa nipa na wo tifie na wo pebi wo ya kwadwofo o mampani si nipa
1 million
opepe enya djuma
na last year nko aye form na wo no
tifie
fa na wo nam
ana school no wan ko na obeka eti questions will come.
Yes,
eti people get curious but the bottom line is let's also accept say the president has done well.
Oh yes,
1 year ni with the exception of only cocoa for issue and the only omobeka only cocoa for issue that gentlemen let's apart from only cocoa for issue need there all the no be jina hold man not just say I answer it as it stands now there that is the issue at stake. It's 8:38 in the studios of Owia TV. Mabeja Fortuna Sintino, yet to us free ha. Woman named Day, and the Atun Safra almost said, Omanhene John Dramani Mahama, Akasa, Alpha, Eddie Kyeɛ exactly what he said with respect to job creation, according to Ghana Statistical Service. And get the videos ready. We'll also look at the statement.
And according to the Ghana Statistical Services, over 1 million Ghanaians. And according to the Ghana Statistical Services, over 1 million Ghanaians have found employment between Q1 and Q3 of 2025. And according to the Ghana Statistical Services, over 1 million Ghanaians have found employment between Q1 and Q3 of 2025. Mr. Speaker, and 950,000 Ghanaians have escaped multi-dimensional poverty over the same period. And according to the Ghana Statistical Services, over 1 million Ghanaians have found employment between Q1 and Q3 of 2025. Mr. Speaker, and 950,000 Ghanaians have escaped multi-dimensional poverty over the same period. Mr. Speaker, I'm pleased to report that our external position has strengthened significantly.
Okay. We are no pay. I will act like Okwani the whole. Heads will roll. Yeah, Grace. Yo. Obviously, your friend say, Okwani the whole. Say heads will roll. Okay. Daniel Sasumari. Then pom to say.
Oman, Yankupon Dum.
Bibi Aboko.
Yankupon Dum. I'm sorry.
Mr. John Ponsa. Now I'm pom to say.
Nyamiadum, Omanhene.
Bibi Aboko.
Nyamiadum.
It's the first time we are meeting.
That's right. That's
Okay.
right. That's right.
He's economist and financial and investment analyst.
Yeah.
And pay Yatnase no. You hear any more say Ishak Chebrobe and so be joining us. Mama Isha say free will chain.
Okay.
Mr.
Amponsa.
Amponsa.
Yeah.
Utie Sona.
Yeah.
Definitely the two political parties, government in power and opposition. And the opposition to remember the true state.
Okay.
It has been a trend.
Yeah.
Abayano Kasawi almost say the true state, not true state.
Yeah.
But you as a Ghanaian,
Yeah.
as an investment analyst, as an economist,
Yeah.
who understand the nitty-gritty of economy, no Siciano.
That's right.
Any of Omanhene Yaw, especially we will narrow today on the jobs
Yeah.
issue of kind.
Yeah.
What will be your initial comment on the SONA in general?
Okay. Omanhene Medasi. Mechia na machia wetie fo nyina. Ene any first time me ramu studio hana. Me bɔ m'aba so.
Yeah, that's it.
Ohun so ayɛ fɛpɛ ye me de me niu. Na Omanhene enokre wo asɛm ni nyina ne sɛ ekoba sɛ in every economy no ye yiw sɛ mampanyina ye de tumi ahyɛ wo nsa.
That's right.
Tumi na ye de hyɛ wo nsa no sɛ resources so nimu a ɛyɛ agudi a ye wo nimu a tumi no enye tumi. The man ye tumi ni sɛ ye de nneɛma bi ahyɛ wo nsa. Nneɛma no sika wo, agudie wo, broni bɛfrɛ no asset ɛwom. Nti sɛ ye de hyɛ wo nsa so yi Article 67 of the Constitution ni free hɔ a it is implied say ye de etumi ni ye sika ni ye dwetira ahyɛ wo nsa. Say managing for the next 8 years ne de we are accountable to us.
That's right.
Nti brano no e wo so oba na obebu ho akonta e de kyerɛ ye
That's right.
na ye hunu baabi a wo sɛ ase free ye any baabi a waduru. That is by way of introduction with respect to SONA. The entire Ghana for beti ase say mampanyini ebai no obaye no what the Ghana ye sikasem ye hair for sem ye education sem any said ye economy no era ne korɔ no wɔde bɛto yɛnim na yɛhu modern bo a wɔbɔ baabi a yɛwɔ ɛne baabi a yɛbɛkorɔ enti ɔbaayɛ no on the whole sɛ mefa every ni posture a ɔde kasa ya mehu ne sɛ ɔyɛ adeɛ to stand on your feet for over an hour to give an account of the woyɛyɛ makeyɛ no awie no afei yɛbɛfa generally on the macro and sakra for labor there employment there just one leg of the whole thing enti generally no over macroeconomic indicators na me di kan ka de ye nim ansa ne de na bam na ma analyze over de ye nim na yefre bibi health economy the health of the economy say ye ka say Omanhene nkoyi a like doctors will use symptoms to know say obi yare no yes you will indicators are yehwe
Okay.
one of the indicators has been inflation. In fact, my main underscore say abrochiri. Say we inflation rate. E drew 3 etra as in 3% etra opa 2 ho ade so. Ye be 2 upeu. Na the man obasa ne say abribia in an economy no be hu say inflation ye high no. Na interest rate di so. If say interest rate na koye strategy.
Yes, we cover busiansi ho.
Ensi ho. Na a strategy a Bank of Ghana or the sika free system no. Enti say ye ka say economy no skanima eniema mienu. Say inflation ba ni ye mopo sika market ni ye slow yes ye ento ade. In the same way say ukobronya ba era na ye spending within society no. So ukobronya ba unya hangover. This is how you spend a lot. Into being a hangover, why risk? In every setup of an economy, no, between January, February, March, I want to into being system now is slow.
Yeah.
Okay. Into Bank of Ghana, no, what the rate to be bar or the bobo sia, Tibronibe can say the central bank is the bank of last resort. A year commercial banks say, "Wo Ghana no, so mu pebo sia." Omuko Bank of Ghana. Now omu jim sika free Bank of Ghana ho a ensi ho a Bank of Ghana no di si ho to say ye kwaje e wo bank ho ye di interest rate si ho a friend policy rate.
That's right.
Now policy rate is hovering around 15.5%.
That's right. Hitherto na saying.
Hitherto na ye 23.5 thereabout. Okay. Now Malay sa foundation no area no. Wa be hu say inflation Ghana ye target inflation 8.0 plus or minus 2.
Okay.
That means say one ye hwe kura no ye ko 10
8 na ebro so at 10.
10.
Okay.
Etra ahokyere be ba na mekire the cost of inflation.
Okay.
Emu. Now what me buy or buy no. In fact, 2022, we all saw the crisis we went into.
Yeah.
Okay. Into inflation jump to 54.
Yeah.
Now, a buy, it do 23.4 thereabout.
23.
Now, given that figure, no, it was still huge because it was as twice as
the target.
Into na ubia bekaya, we felt the cost of inflation between 2023, 2024, worse. Then 2025, crowd now economists be a check health for that. No, say one try, you be take it 4 years to turn the corner. Now, I bet you buy, pay the sooner no. Wa me who say, and then ye or no crown and me who. Me
service for the abetu.
Bo crown and me check it every morning. Me call BOG website.
Bank of Ghana.
Omuna statistical department ni ye error kra onu be check fast ansa na aba. Nti omuno de eda ho sisia no 3.8.
That's true.
That tells you say on the side of inflation the rate ya eniema bo ekosoro no ahoto na minia minisika wo ha ka for the purpose of radio give me any note na menkyere Ghana for assembly mu very good minia sika wayi sisia me de kyere Ghana for
100 cities
Oba economics ma monetary economics no in technical terms your friend no M1 M1 no ye spendable money sika would dequence any note okay sa M1 we ne ekrame no on paper no your friend face value but economists go beyond face value say yenhwe the real value the real economic value
of 100 cities
of
now
100 cities now very good. How many goods can it buy
as compared to the years?
Very good.
Okay.
Enti me 500 cedis here. Who any so no? One me face value of 100 cedis. But se me di kodjom me kama efie for no households atiase. Se me di kodjom na etimi to anwa. Etimi to ntos. Etimi to nam. Ye di ye aduane a echese mabọ akohoma 100 cedis. Now say yes sorry. Ni say anwana ne sika we itimi to 10 no.
Itimi to 5.
Itimi to 5 for. Sa 5 na every so no sika na devalue by that percentage.
Okay. Okay. Na chese me ba o. Fan say 100 cedis we. Na mitimi de to anwa miensa.
Very good.
Eto tomatoes miensa. Eto mekoto bibia timi ye aduane.
Very good.
Sesia no entimi nto anwa mienu kura na akoto niema na.
Bibiensa.
Enti na chese gise me de bia 50 cedis come.
E kan ho.
Ana 100 cedis bo ano.
Very good.
Ansa na metimi ato niema na 100 ne to.
Eto. Enti we lose sika no.
Na chese sesia no eniema bo abeye din.
Very good.
Senianka.
Etie.
Okay.
Now it also means there can be price stability. Eniema bo de bejina. Okay.
Okay.
Eniema bo bejina. Nanso no ade no yemfa ne say uto anwa bottle uto no 30 cedis. Okay. Ene ye say 35. Sika say na eko 5 cedis. And the 5 cedis no where 100 cedis. Now say 35 ubetimi ato mienu na nsesa nkakraka.
Okay.
Enti emu no mai. Enti sika no value no so ayede. Ati enti ewo say obi a oye fiscal prudent no. On fiscal ni bi nka ho. No obe say obe live within this means.
On to mienu obeto back.
Beto ne dia ho kire na ehya ase.
Okay.
Enti the following week no see eniema bo sa akosoro a na ho kire na double.
Okay.
Esa akosoro na ho kire na double and your friend the cost of inflation is coming at a cost to your pocket.
Yes, so niema nka betimi di sika na ye ntimi nye.
Entimi nye eso te.
Okay.
Okay.
Pasisia no. Usha 3.8% now. I just said the cost of inflation is down.
Is down. In fact, I is stable.
Okay.
Now, Bank of Ghana Juma Kesia in an economy is to ensure price stability.
Okay.
Said ye beya eniema bo ensisa gidi. Inti price stability no se busumi we me to ade ne say 20 cedis. Next month me buy 20. Inti sika no value na ye netimi to na to. That is what the president has achieved within 1 year.
Okay.
For us. The cost. So, Obia, Oya Baye Juma Krade, and now that salary work so crade west. HSA, Sikano Siemano 2000, Yemfe Binka home. Broni Chrome, no, in a formalized situation, no, a friend indexation, say inflation go higher. I was so indexing Sikano by that rate. Now they
Yeah. Enyaha.
Nyeha. Entihano salary work anaji 2000 but the expenditure no esonte into the pressure eni aho kire eba no so
inflation no wasro
no in fact say inflation crowd dey say 2022 the see ya eme jampo ya ka odi yeduru se wo se success ka no banking regulations ma sika ye inflated to a certain point you have to denominate it na be man of value na
company ku 4 year be
very good na be man of value na o hwehwe no to on the cost of inflation now mo be kaya the same 2022 to 2023 we were crying adwumani Ghana minua me from where I sat no me who say ebesa ye worse na underpinning fundamentals ni nie abrebia obe hu say inflation akosoro no upeu umpeu Bank of Ghana ebe trigger action ne action obe trigger ne say obe pagya interest rate akosoro said ye be ya enipa edi wo musika be ba beto ho for safekeeping that will slow the economy yen to ade but ono odi ni sika no koto nim say interest na be ba so nti no o de beto ho na issue to a household no nyamfa so no na you are thinking of the investor business bia no in fact say nka wo ko financial law yemfie sika nya adwuma de won pese o take risk no ni sika ene ekoje de ye adwuma etua na yenya yemfa so na bank ne sinya na mfa so now nti me ko bank se me koji loan de awura business mu a two reasons and I de ko number one reason expansion enra na me production output 10 bags of say cement. Let's say I'm in cement production. And no rana mitimi ye 10 bags. Ti ma min kwaje bosia. Na min fanshim na min ye 100 bags.
Na min ya profit.
Na min ya profit. Now me kwaje bosia na it will require labor. Because the factors of production, no, apart from equipment, apart from capital, me here human capital. Inti was say me fe nipa na employment ni be. Ti e ka say the private sector is the engine of employment here. But private sector no ebetimi ayesa ono so motivation any say interest rate beba from. Metimi anya bosiano. The where inflation is high, interest rate is high, it disincentivizes a private sector no to go for loan.
Okay.
Enti onkoji loan dia any production be stagnated. Obi bete so no wa lay off workers. Ti mo krom ha uti say Coca-Cola ko other companies left. Why? Because ontimi could depend on that rate of interest no onya adwuma.
The cost of production
cost of production be kosoro. Now cost of production no kra kosoro e be sa the price no of the commodity na sa kosoro.
Yeah, people also do not have the purchasing power. To purchase.
Naka. Inti because of that, you know, and your own fenisika and to.
Inti for you, no, in general, Omanhene 1 year, no.
1 year, no.
He has done very well.
He has done very well. Together with the factors in the also. But for the purpose of our discussion.
Okay.
Because Nyaminkwana me wa.
Do I home mama na men ko marry ho. Marry. Mama mra won chain. Sona. Omanhene John Dramani Mahama edit 7 abetuja. The issue of the economy, among for Bonabasu, and the issue of job creation, it has become very controversial. People are saying that he over exaggerated in some of our canon and yes, and in fact, Joy Online at the fact check about said 360,000 people and 1 million and all come once almost with your data about to prove some Omanhene and some of kind yes and on the issue of Yehuni said it was a slip.
Yeah.
And now they got 720.
Yeah.
Can't say a Goko. I'm 13,000. It was a slip.
Yeah.
I mean, when you go into the Sona, you will see he was talking about 13,000 for 720.
Yeah.
The other side. Because our branch be I calculation. Or single could be 0.005. Mommy Joe Mary.
Oh my, me just say, Obi ahoye na amefa koyan so na machia mini penny for me beto mo ha.
That's right.
I'm say economists have been in Asia several times
Okay.
during campaign. No? A very fantastic person. Oh my, say na last time me better ha kaya no. Sabi, enye ndisi fo kwana John Dramani Mahama Baso. And now no pay me sorry me farm phone. Oh my, Nigeria ni Nigeria. Question Ghanaian say omu nim na say John Dramani Mahama kaso onye Ghana bi ma o ma be fana akọ Nigeria. Adeya Ghana is doing well. Like I said the other time, even IMF crumpled, they were even shocked at the rate of performance also in our economy. Generally, things has come down. The hardcore economy now, you can't want some every time. You know, food, construction items, you know, it has come down. Inti media, and yes, a baby in this ni na make us as no. Na offer camera na offer o mic na cook drama KGT ahono. They can tell you for a fact 2024 and 2026 there has been change affecting my life. For the first time in this country, it has never happened before. Say cardless. Oh my cardless who some more 15% adding is all because the currency. You see, one of the fundamental things in every economy. Oh my, one of the fundamental things every economy in the world is your money.
It's true.
It is a ultimate so yeah. We economy now then because Ghana, we are even different from the other developing country because about 80% of our we are import driven economy. So of course the best thing every wise government should do is tackle the currency.
Okay.
If you're able to tackle the currency war, also currency in the minimum, everything will drop because sabe, oh my, may I sure say nano pay what fee and you know you see table so about 80% in foreign and the anima. So what I'm trying to say. So if you're able to hold the economy, if you're able to hold the currency very well, those and will drop. And it has been true. And more about from first and more and sabe you turn bear 150 Ghana cedi no. And then 80, 90 oil gallon, ko 4 gallon here and 1,500 no. Today about 600. So what I'm trying to say. Indeed, there has been significant change. Sana Ghana for to abano it has been anything in our market. You see, the last time I can say, since the Fourth Republic, and near man yankupon de man or man biano Ghana, this is the time you have benefit of it. That's the good. Yeah, all you so far so da. Yeah, you magrize you so da. But John Dramani Mahama ba yenya go zoom for so. The gold is working. And no nene minu ye jina ha ye ka ye John Dramani Mahama ba so. Adwene ye dwuma sebe. People are thinking beyond the boxes. Ah na something ye say normal ye normal no. Hey 2024 850,000 Ghanaians were in severe poverty. Na Kufuor Dr. Bamia 850 Ghanaians were in severe poverty. Today, 950,000 Ghanaians are free. Start poverty now, Babeboa. What they are from 800 and 900. At least they are making it. Businesses are booming. Like me and the car. When the private sector is booming, it creates employment. The private sector booming is a currency. Because of a crack. 2023, 2024. Bansma and for young guys are na minimum no kofa TV second-hand TV any home theater if free abuche ban they run from this country because of the currency was going high. What am I trying to say? Yes. And you see when you have young guys sabi mastermind they making life Now all of a sudden, I buy bonnet, I brought myself. Kronogu. Huh? Kronogu. Oh my, for camera, Echo Airport is here. At rate 2023-2024, the number of times I'm off with Johnny Free Krumwa. And you be BNTO, I'm going to pay BB na AD. They are not, I'm going to say, I'm going to pay Skabia Bessi dying, I'm going to talk as well. Now, a Komu Krumha. So people were running. At the time, people were selling their properties and run. Today, it's empty. You call it one man. You see people, and Yama is stabilized. And those Omoko, they want to come. Because the economy is doing well. And Yama is also. Omo sit down. Omo asabi. Omo ye business. Omo start business. They are doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's on my.
Mami, 1 minute. Now, you perceive any government statistician.
Sure.
Magnanti say wabahoma so. Opani Mwache. Hello. Do Pamcho, what's a minka? Hello. Hello. Baby, on the line. Oh, I said, I want to be watching the home. Check him, mommy. Why? Hey, all right. Oh, David, get the line back. Mary Casa.
So,
all right. You say no Casa. Yes, the news in the day.
Into your mind, the Ena can say,
Baby, Munya line, ye, please.
The Ena PSA can say, ye a mind you. The Latin American say, reset does not mean say, Sebe, I want to go and I want to go. And you may be a say, and a year, ye DPC, Papa so. So, of course, a becount, a be but at the end of the day, no, it is Papa so, and I say, invest Papa so. That's the fact of the matter. It is I say a reset, cocoa sector, a bit more koya, more bit intimate koya. But at the end of the day, no, what was the solution? Is to put the cocoa at the right track. Send cocoa is one of the backbone when it comes to this economy because sector it's media about $2.5 billion every year. A sector, a good sector, but send a 2.5 and it could be about 5 billion. Now that is the meaning of the reset we are talking about.
Ejara Otiminka.
Aha, Fedia Mesonka.
Now, I'm to say.
I don't know.
There's been a bit of a controversy here. Ade Kyeɛ me busa. Susu diabe na mudi susu be kase Ghana ni eye hiani na ni hia no sani wiase United Nations they are to say be $2.15 a day. Say went to me and Lua. Nyasa sika no ana chese we hiani no. Ghana ye de no say na statistics abe todwa a mampani John Mama and anano de todwa said 950,000 Ghanaians and escape poverty. Ye kai say 2024 mo de todwa say over 1 million Ghanaians are impoverished. And they or the 1 million jobs abe todwa. Ebi mo so de abe todwa say o calculate percentage increment na 360,000. Anopa buaye kakra.
No, Omanhene. That's it. Well, about poverty we now. Say yes, survey and yes, census. I have questions here. Visa. Emma, a month for year no my.
That's right.
So we better yes, census. I won't say baby some questions. You need to say, oh, mobile phone the type of banner, or bicycle, or radio. TV na your colored and I say we car we ye bisa household no ma bebre so it depend do a wo ba dia tum say wo no ya ma chan what ma say aha because obi e wo car and also motorbike obi use Android phone. So, Sana Madudo na ye beteke, Obeka say you be no. And the Bema who will love our
Ujina, okay.
Aha. So what you say? Nti ano na yɛde measure nipa no ɛna bɛ mi ehu nka wɛsɛ wuni sika no nyɛ sɔsɔ bɛ kɔ akɔtɔ ayi color TV deɛ so bi ɔwɔ hia mo bebree bi TV bicycle kura wɔ ni bi na wowɔ car anaa wɔ moto wowɔ color TV wusu Android ɛne korɔ ne ba ewu obi sa de bi sa sɛ no mobile phone sika wɔ dodo ɔsan obi sɛ ne wɔ mmiɛnsa deɛ bɛtɛ no wate ase ti saa questions na yɛ bisa no. Yeah, no, I mean, the measure wealth, how wealthy the person is.
Okay.
Aha. And the other Nababia who says, so we know with him, not saying, no, we're Timia movie to wait, and not just say, we're free here.
Okay.
Aha. It's sanity.
You. Now, employment, no, so I can say.
Employment, no, dear, Miss Ron Famenco.
I just arrived at from Sia.
Stop see here and touch.
But you will see how I'm passing.
I
know I wrote you. Bye bye.
Bye.
A fellow was a man must eat. Oh, my penny a casa. I'm a joy. Oh, me froka. You, Mammy Joe Josso.
And see, on my Sena Yenina Kano, generally, no, economy has been good.
Okay.
Yɛn nyinaa yɛ fili wokɔ fuel station na wokɔtɔ fuel a sɛna na sɛbe yɛtɔ no over 70 per gallon no and is below that until you could feel it and say fuel no ba from a aduane yɛde sika mu na ba ɔman boa machine and ɛyɛ fuel mu adwuma ne nyinaa bɛ use fuel abobo ya na bɛfa aduane no free ɛfɛn sɛ fuel mu hɔ de aba dwam ne nyinaa ɛyɛ fuel. Generally, no, say fuel on the bar for ma. I think say a bit maba. On my, I'm say John the man my cancer be. Or say, Thor is back.
Yeah, the refinery is back.
Thor, back. Year to my now. Yafa and Crawford. I know people are. This last year, Yafa more year to my. There any money. Say, Thor, year Juma or refinery year Juma. You don't. Unfa raw, your friend say, unfa finished product in free abuchire ma. O man, unse $1 in free ha. Enfa kofa finished product ma. Ne mu me could no. And I will refine wa ha. Na dollar na tina krum ha. Asa ma employment. Ama ye mebuna ye den enye dwuma ye. Connection man ni ba bia o. We straight na ba. Esa ye full. Because enye dollar sem ye mfa sika nkofra enko esesam enko be bia. Inti I believe say eye etoato aso see ya o man ye fu we be for more ye dollar ye be stand for more because every week biano we need about $500 million every month. $500 million see e be kokra sane mani bia ye dey aba na say to ye adwuma I believe say ye tibi ye dey en fast as can ye dey en kokra mba. It takes a thinking president to do this. It takes a leader or ope or that vision to do that. You see, yabayo, oh my, yabayo, yaba. 4 years we yaba, and we know.
Maba.
Oh yaba, yaba pa, and we know what Ghanaians want.
And you be also say yabo,
yes yaba, yaba. You say yaba. So yaba, and you see, you know MPP for, oh my, and we must opposition abrabono. Sanity. Nemum say obi be from serious a constructive criticism.
Why are they not doing that?
You see, criticism that will build. It is not criticism that will destroy.
They are no more say no.
Now say and right say Iran ni ejatum yenuanom Facebook and the economy na say and the economy na say it just say and they are even doing my videos old videos and to ko bi see ade say omo kofa say omo software engineers opposition omo to bomb back to say Iran for baby oil no one just say fuel on the platform and they are even saying say and fuel 97,000 97 per barrel, which is lie. International market, which is lie. It's about 72. I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It's about 72. Ebi kwa nam 70, 71. Ebi nam 69.
They depend
It depends on where it's coming from.
Like,
That's the point. So what I say, they are trying to create artificial hardship for Ghanaians. But you see, the point is that sana Dr. Kyeɛ no, 400 Ghana cedi the cook gym, edukoto, sebe tomatoes ne jene, akoya anwa mo kakre dia first no anwa mo crampo, omai na luxury. First 2024. So we here anwa mo kakra, we here be 200 Ghana cedi, 300 Ghana cedi, and they are anwa mo. And then 50 cedis bit mo anwa mo nipa be 5 dear man. Because the near money yede anwa mo eneno, eswatete, oil no swate, sardine no swate, emo no swate.
today Brent crude is 79.
Yeah.
Yeah, 79.
Yes. And then at as Enra. Now
It closed at 72.87.
That's the point.
But this year no are open to
79. Of course.
Because of war. No,
Yes. And for this information, because of where I'm working, you were about 6 weeks for petrol. 5 weeks for petrol. And it was 6.8 weeks for diesel.
Okay.
Central, once Central, fuel.
Yeah.
So of course, almost the end another weeks. LPG, Ghana gas is on
So
course.
we are cool.
So we are cool for now. Yeah, bomb pie say and travel that long. And your friend say fuel is in so. Bar ABC or muyi even today. Our muyi every day be a fuel
So
bar.
you are coming from a privileged
Of course.
position,
So fuel there, it is not going to be that huge. Shortage. Unless they be at the number travel for long.
about 3 months.
That's the point. But for now, stability is there. Fuel no, you enough gas, you enough for now. I bet me there. I share home. Into more Ethiopia, into MPP ni bia or to jargons name throw elba system. The economy is doing well. So I'm kind of John Dramani Mahama Waba, and he's doing well. Obi every indicators everywhere in the world. The primary indicators of every economy is your currency inflation. It's doing well.
Okay.
So
do mama na me call Isaac Chebrobio. Isaac Mamincho.
why?
Yes, my brother.
Mathieu economics will happen. Omanhene growth, it grows saying. Oh, Ghana 2025. How much was our growth rate? And Ghana's economy showed varied growth in 2025 with Q3 showing 5.5 year on year. And so what was the growth? Say also person measure just one. Or man back up here. It's not the inflation that my friend talked about. A reflection of everything that has happened in the economy will have to show the growth rate. The New Patriotic Party left a growth rate of 5.7%.
That's right.
At a time when
Totality.
yes, overall growth rate for 2024, 5.7%, coming from a COVID year growth rate of 0.5%. And where we pick inflation, and that inflation is the overall measure of. I'm not distorting you.
Relax.
I'm not distorting you. You use inflation.
Whatever it is,
basically,
just dot it.
you use inflation basically
I
to
think
measure.
we to do intellectual discussion.
Exactly. You use inflation basically to analyze cost of living. But if you want to look at the overall economic performance, you look at the growth rate. Now, say, yes, cite even the pastor. All right? And in terms of performance, no. I might say, share the year 2022. At Tembia, I mean, you're cite a 54% inflation rate.
Germany had inflation rate on my being see that for 70 years as at the year 2022. 70 years. In the USA and UK, 40-year high inflation, okay, in the year 2022. And that was the time Ghana and so Haiti 54.
Okay.
Which was not even up to 69.2% under Jerry John Rawlings in 1996. That's what you say. The same year, crude price and one share say and 71, 72. $121 per barrel.
As at 2022.
2022. Enti stem bian si yedin komo no. Na ye kotem. Na yanhwe emre no. Ene niema asisi a. Who get it wrong? Ohinene say ade no I hit 54. Na I drop all the way to 23. I show trajectory of decline. Ade no back from sa. Let me hand you over my wa. Does it have to go up? And now we're the most stupid government. If it 8 months, say esa cost rubium and esa done in say cost rubium dia and na to abanama and so as a matter of fact, IMF decision that the Akufo-Addo made, difficult decision, let me put it that way. It is what is making the difference. And then again, the decision Dr. Mamadou Bawumia launched in June 2021 a domestic gold purchase program. That's what's making the difference. Tell me policies are by making a difference. And these for they can't tell me anything. So fiscal discipline. Fiscal discipline when you miss your revenue target by 50 billion in 2025. You can call that fiscal discipline. No, it is physical indiscipline. Otherwise, you must meet your revenue target of our set year, and you can say a year less by 50 billion. And I'm saying to know, programs are a year. Protocol supposed to growth propelling programs. As I said, near my so this kako room near no mum and the man or mine no. One to me and yes, can find go room. 24-hour economy, the whole of 2025, a dear yano and the year master stroke policy. What the enuma eba or menu, no mine Kenya, no ban and yini. The whole of 2025, we were still zero allocation was made in the 2025 budget for a 24-hour economy. And in 2026, 110. Now, in the meantime, now, a nipa we in charge of 24-hour economy no abeka say 24-hour economy no abeka say 24-hour economy no be cost to Oman $4 billion.
3.4 billion.
So
that is the figure.
3.4 billion.
Exact.
Approximately 4 billion.
$3.4 billion.
And woman 110.
$110 million.
Yeah, 110. It is said what to a boar, a dear boar or so ataso. One who if there is a single thing that NDC will Rebecca NDC achieve Amanakwa 24-hour economy and how they deliver it. Oh yes, it's not a joke. It's not laughable. Now buy your sanitary pad, no, your companies produce sanitary pad. One incentivize you produce sanitary pad, no, farmer and quadano, o cran out your buy was $1 buffer. And your ferry, and your time was $1 buffer. What created 1 million jobs? Who could create it? The joke of the century, because I say a slip of tongue, 330,000 employment. Any 1 million essay. I'm because me quote wrongly. The same same trony propaganda, the same thing. And they forget that they are in government. Let us get serious. What you say? It's supposed to be another growth propelling pole of this government. 2025, 0. 2026, I don't have to say, huh? Neano crown, oh, chicha. Also, what you're saying, also what they're saying, or the 720 at the amount 13,000, people. Another joke of the president's, State of the Nation address. Let's get serious. Let's get to work. Let's make sure, say, economy near the Ashe and Sano. Yeah, but yeah, near ye. What you say? If you fail the 24-hour economy, you have failed everything. Say, winning. Domestic gold purchase program, no. Yeah, so I be changing the accelerated gold purchase accelerated why. Give credit where credit is due. Where is your policy? What you say? Then again, say yes, share cost of living, even based on the inflation, things doesn't add up. There is no connection. If it's on mine, me sure about school fees akofom. Me you're confident to say about school fees akosro. Me hostel bo akosro. What you say? Now say until fear now high dan a dane bo no akosro. Say kenke na wo pa enyema miensa na asie kenka na yeto na adodanko akufado penso ball ne size no and 5 cities no and either 7 cities or 10 cities depending on baby awoto ade na free say obenya ne 5 cities a kenke no content no said yes ya bono no yate so san wenya ne 5 cities o say Ghana for what tom economy say yeah ka say utility prices no is over 28%, heading towards 30%. No. Electricity has na making. Na time bia me kan na me de toto adodanko akufado e penso. Adodanko akufado first year, second year. What utility prices say who? 30% for manufacturing concerns. Womo eye emfidujuma no. What is so ohamu chichimu aduasa. Yenya ye wofie ohamu jichemu edunsu achiripo enum 17.5%. Womo use electricity edi ye nyuma akese a womo consume power no kese pa di ye womo nyuma say mining companies, iron and steel companies no near what is so 10% in ma womo. Also by running 24-hour economy. Now utilities prices hit roofer was a me bet me effective 24-hour economy. 24-hour economy document crana or more prepare no the formula 133 no it's not appearing anywhere. And specific growth companies are one crana target you more specifically. Say no more jardin gum. People must apply. No, you need to channel some policies towards growth propelling areas, sectors of your economy to achieve the growth. For example, say small, medium enterprises are SMEs are. Say also with 24-hour economy and yes, specifically targeting the small, medium enterprises. You have failed in advance. What are my facts? Fact number one, and they say, 92% of all SMEs is owned by Ghanaians. And this is target is a sector na sikano Ghana for.
Okay.
Number two, for manufacturing jobs, 85% of manufacturing jobs is contributed by small medium enterprises.
Okay.
One more yem for the Juma no see a share and for the Juma and Majuma noa. Or how much you a watch no. And a Yuma and Katinkatinia Adantamono at the back. Contribution to the gross domestic product, the GDP of the country, 70% is contributed by the small and medium enterprises.
70%?
Yes.
Is it not on the high?
No. You see, if you look at every economy,
probably maybe 50.
No.
70 is on the high.
Check the statistics. Contribution to GDP. Because SME sector no, is big. Every economy, without excuse. Every single economy in the world. Small, medium enterprises in the super.
If you are talking about the generality of the world, but I'm talking about Ghana.
Yes.
SME.
Yes.
70%.
Yes.
To GDP
Contribution to GDP, 70%.
Okay.
Small, medium enterprises. So what I'm saying is that say offer contribution to GDP.
Small, medium enterprise here, what do you mean?
So SMEs.
Small and medium enterprise. Now, what do you mean? Say, more stores with Germany and Dina included. And also more small businesses like maybe small production outfits.
Yes. So we SME sector na abroad. Say a year trading no. Say a year manufacturing no.
Okay.
Say a year services no.
Okay.
No.
Okay,
It falls within that.
If you look at it on the broader,
No, it's not just one sector. It's the total. It's a whole
I
sector.
agree with you on that sector.
Yeah, it's a whole sector. Because Ghana mentioned the big players in this country. But what you say? Even when you come to even financial sector, share microfinance, share of friend is saying savings and loans. What you say? Na afe for mukra even compare the big banks. I for the doors. And to me say you cannot have effective 24-hour economy without investment into your SME sector.
Okay.
Afe omuka say woman even of friend say and when him say SME sector no so man so
let it be your last one, Afe.
Hey, sir. No bullets will happen. A man so crying a doorso.
That's right.
And Afe was what the Women's Development Bank ever.
Yeah.
2025 yanteshi. 2026 Afe no has your keka no. You drew match. Now the obehu afi we be kona wie no obehu Women's Development Bank no. Enti me unu die ntia ye nunu ye ho na ye sresre sa. Ebe kwa problem me unu. What do you say? Now, if you even talk about even gold, any a currency, Nisani Manamana, you know, so crying. Policies bang and everywhere. Dollar now, when you're 11, when you're 10.5, any ABR 12 maximum, no. Oh my, you're the same gum. Dollar, sir, you're the gum, no. So what they buy as at today, a bear $12 billion. Because it's over 10 billion last year. And January, February, we are hitting 2 billion this year. Overall, we are talking about $12 billion. And
that injection of the dollar.
Yes.
Maybe that injection of
that intervention, yes.
It's not spent money.
Please, I have not said spent money. I'm a finance person.
That injection of the dollar
yes.
into the, what is its concomitant effect or its repercussion? Is it helping
Bangkok?
Or at the end of the day, say economy?
You see, how are you going to sustain that?
So now the issue is about sustainability.
And what is the cost if you are unable to sustain it?
Okay.
And also, what is the cost to BOG? If you say reserves now we'll build, what ton we have? About 18 tons. What ton?
Of gold.
And I was even thinking I'm going to even situate the conversation on even the gross international reserves. You NDC, maybe almost they call. What about to almost 32 tons? Will be accumulation of an 8. Where they drew almost 32. Check the quantum leap. Said the Adenisi page. now the best 7 ever can woman call 37, 38. Yeah. Say, about back to 18. Now the question is,
Yes, our ton almost 20 tons.
what you say? Now, specific dollar assets, bang, and I will create it as alternative. Now, create it as alternative. Or policy, or they balance your gross international reserves in terms of dollar liquidity. Any confidence, gross international reserves, component a year gold, and so at the air mining. What is the balance? They are unclear.
So, Mama,
As to the policy power,
I've been signal for a quick commercial break. Yeah, but I'll go to Mr. Amponsa Honor, then we do another round. Yeah, Grace, Samaya ready. Let's.
Ya wo wiase ene sa ope sika atre wadwuma mu anasa woniema begu pot na wonya sika mfa nkoyie na adane wadwendwen eno nti na wo se wonya sika krabia obeboa mu wadwuma na atumpon Dwabinwura Bank PLC ene wani daso yen asampa loan ewo homa wona wo pebesia I import won niema ana uton auto part utonton cars eniema hoduo bia ema amoton tuma ana entade sa akwanye wo homa obibia se obeba Dwabinwura Bank na oni abehwehwe nkomo na yen asampa loan die yenyi collateral yenyi commitment fee die wo hia your application letter ye begina so dana ede loan ama wo interest rate na ekituwa bi obapa loan scheme ewo homa emergency for makam ho abom se ekuo na mo recognized institutions na mo pese modwuma enyine kwosro and only qualify mo mamutumbaji loan na meka wo say interest rate ni ekituwa bi your savings account current account microfinance shares susu dachinti investment group loan fixed deposit any de kika ho Dwabinwura Bank PLC yen head office for Asante Dwabin yen other branches ni bi so ewo Ejoso Roman Hill Adesheman Pankrono Magazine Road Abuaso Fumesa Onwe Sipetimpom Bonre Dwabin ene yen new officer ye bie no Atonsu Market ebe Kumasi High School Junction Friend 0271 409340 Ana 0544 745856. Onyame frada wo so nanso honam wodin fasikasemu wo fom a entimi ma wonko kodru obotai ne ho ana akwanya so bi mada na Grace Fountain of Life Theological Bible Institute edema wo ya dupe dosu kwa wo Bible adesua ne nchirechire mu free ya new sika bia be ya 3 months 6 months and 12 months intensive courses ebema wanya international certificate in Christian ministry, international diploma in theology and international degree in theology. Ye wia ya ordenu ama wa be ye pastor, apostle, prophet, evangelist and a teacher. Ye wo madina hachu kasua tema La Paz and Nungwa. Fre Apostle John Elvis Ofosuhine 0244 660785.
Environment approved by the Ghana Food and Drugs Authority. Water.
On break, there was a little hot debate in the house. Definitely, you should expect that here. Now, National Petroleum Authority, Eddie, this public safety announcement. Now, Mr. The MPA is telling all Ghanaians. Now, I'm on Owia TV, so see, I'm found to my name, say, a bus a petrol tanker, a cotishi. Na acquire Ghana for a dimirika, a fa gallon, a cotusha so, say, omoko, sisa petrol, diesel, no ni kerosene, no. Yana, omuyam, a shishiwamu. Yehunu, and some bebre, abba, Ghana for be petrol. Omo rashi so mukwa eja to mu a Ghana fo bebre hyehyɛ ya bɛyɛ oye ne kɛseɛ ma ɔman no enti omo asɛm nyinaa ne sɛ petrol tanker tetɔ ana enya accident a na petrol no enwini a hwɛ na wankɔ ɛyade a enipa bebre no omo de gallon me si ebitimi de ayi pine Sasa petrol no minim de ode koye. Obu onuma no ma take pictures, no ma recording videos, no mo de ababe gu social media. Na enkrofo hu an no mo so faka from another village no ne town no rush ko. Explosion e basisia anoding. MPSA, no fuel is worth your life. Almost say BB say ba immediately Mumfre Ghana National Fire Service. Mumfre Ghana Police. Ana MPA na number we so 0302 550 380. 0302 550 380 for prompt response and guidance. Yes, Sramo. Unkwa hu hia. Sa petrol no kra ukoton a. Ene petrol kra ba fom. Over 5 gallons to cry, Winyasika Bia, Ehubia, Tiesrawa, 0302 550 Fre, MPA, na Omono Metuche, and Komona, they also media. Lynn's beauty is a touch of beauty. Oba, who see here, sit through Utriho, and one coin say, it was so good job will be as a wedding engagement outdooring. While crown, I be a few years, you wama, wakwa frasi. Ye wa ifro oni o bridal team nyina ye betumi asiesie mo ye manicure pedicure closure front towel ponytail lashes all kinds of makeups wig frontal wig cutting haircut ponytail just say ye be siesie ho mo atumi aho say bibi ekoso e ba se opese usua adwuma so a special tuition obu a opese usua makeup ye opese usua nails opese usua cutting opese usua pedicure manicure lashes ni nyina ye be kyerɛw eno ane se wodi wani akyerɛ ahoncho daban ye number 02423211043 02423211043 Grace Fountain Bible Institute brings you a free Bible school. Na Apostle John Ebiso Fusuhini Tom Safrel say Beje 3 months into tier 1 international certificate in Christian ministry, 6 months intensive international diploma in theology, and a 12 months intensive international degree in theology. The tuition is free. Only you buy a form of 50 Ghana cedis. Na yen yama international license. Ye oteniwa. A ultimate software man on any baby. Adult education classes they be also nim the enu addition form kakra. Unya enrolling we no na wa huna kenkan ateniema bebre ase. Ebi o madina hacho kaswa kofodia La Paz Kumasi Nungwa enatema. Fred Apostle John Ebiso Fosuhini 0244 660 785 0244 660 785. Ye nyamia friend no oba na bema uhi antete. That natural mineral water. Ye ma unsuo kama emuda ho ya budunsuo crotching no impurities. Beno unsuo bia wie no akonya ye funu keka na wo honam debi. That mineral water ewo homa. If you need a companion to quench your thirst, or several or wedding engagement outdooring at the packaging alone, then use it. What to say packaging fair? Papa B. Kumasi Abrema West near and Atomic Ruby here for 0244 620294 0244 620294 and 0208 183 018 Jabin Rural Bank PLC. And pay my main count almost shares no one some. If you want to be part of the ownership of Jabin Rabank PLC. And yeah, now Kwenya ne sebe toye shares 50 cedis pay. 42 years and I did Juma ewo Ghana ha. 2023 we were the best Bank of the year, best innovative and development business development bank 2025. I was no see a Jigumusa Chamber of Commerce and Industry and Financial Inclusion Advocacy Center, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, and a CEO ne board of directors Ekoji. We investor. O pese wo de usika be wura ye dwuma mu na unya som faso na enyini ma wo. Fixed deposit no. Ye wo 3 months, 6 months and a 1 year fixed deposit. Ya hyehyɛ ni nyina da e de ama wo. Wo de an say bra na ne Dwabin Ra Bank emedi dwuma. Say wo shares e wo Dwabin Ra Bank a. Just say utimi kra de ebeye scholarship ema wo ba. Long-term growth enyini high dividend income. Annual general meeting, but shareholders say how many agie your investment with us on the fixed deposit 100%. No market volatility. Now say yes, interest rate the amount 20. Yes, what into your better so no. Jabin Ra Bank Frey 0544 74 5658 55856 0544 74 5856 0242 387498 and now dial it. Open so toshes star 389 star 984 hash star 389 star 984 hash. Okay. Answer na me come Mr. Ponsa hono mami hwe obi edi na wodane na memra mo nchebio. To my younger brother Shadrach Osei aka Nasei of BJ Multimedia Nyinahini Nasei BJ Multimedia from your brother Barry Madru of Stillwaters FM. My son Ishaba Nana Kwame Poku Buama of Glorious Empire Montessori. Glorious Empire Montessori. Today is your birthday. Afei Omanhene Yaw Adu-Boakye of Tema Oil Refinery. Oh, Papa, no. Omanhene Yaw Adu-Boakye. Okay, my sister Emanuela Wiafe, aka Ya Pinky, of Continency, from Barry Madro. Sweetheart, Mr. Eric Dazi. To my sweetheart, Mr. Eric Dazi, aka Ato Canton, car dealer in Accra, from your wife Esther Moa. Helena Conlan of Kintampo Health Research Center. Your brother is David La, and also Edway Abreu. And then finally, Financial Secretary of Chicago Chapter MPP, Mr. Stephen Nanentiamwa. Today is your birthday from Daniel Entry, MPP USA Youth Organizer. Okay. Mr. Maza, I'm around here. You didn't come on the P. I'm also on the issue of job creation.
Yeah. Yo, papa bi ka sembi Ghana ha. Or economist.
I'm from 100.
100.
I'm from 100.
Or economist. Obia ebuno nimdie mu yi.
That's right.
Oka symbol say when the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. Okay. And I don't differ from that assertion. It's true. Me kasano midika say we have indicators we look at. As I sit here, I speak not only as researcher, but I speak as a certified economist and financial analyst, cum chartered banker.
Oh, okay.
Hwɛ, me betina studio bia me ma entro eni akonwa no so ansa me sorry. According to 2024 budget, yeka SME a small and medium scale enterprises. Onuma omo juma no, omo workers no extending even to 10.
That's right.
Inti yebefie kasema yefe no bodwa ejuma.
That's right.
Okay. So wo ka GDP asem. Na wo bebo SME say ono na contribute to say the whole system no financial architecture no kra wonti ase. In the first place, according to 2024 budget, these are the real figures. Figures now, my papa can say 92% of SMEs. And they contribute to a chunk, me are no the trade.
Hold on. He said 70%.
Okay.
70%
very good.
SMEs contribute a chunk.
Very good. Me da say. Jina wa mame. Me ba.
Contribution to the
Me pa cho jina wa mame. Me pa cho 2024 data nini. Budget. Agriculture contribute to 24%. Me ba. Industry contribute to 30%. Service sector lead with 46%. Now, you can service sector, you don't talk of SME here. Service sector include the following. Trade and industry. Within trade and industry, no, once you have production, you have wholesale, and you have retail. In fact, I can say on authority, say, who store BMA, and you man a ton or store horn. 90% products na ye ton, and who see cano. A foreign direct investment. FDIs. The entity America, sir, Unilever, and your Ghana deal, a FDI. Okay. Entina, ye do season beer, ye see CD repatriation.
Dollar repatriation.
The dollar repatriation. Or far Ghana CD now. No assessor. No, they come back to Nikrum.
The first quarter.
Very good. Very good. Enti, bodja na all can ye say. Obi akoto Unilever product. No di akọ ni shop. Eno ni SME. But the production side. Oh, and your figures here. Me say figures are mentioning.
I'm not a baby when it comes to economy.
Opa, listen or leave it. What I'm saying, you cannot challenge everything I put up here.
I can challenge everything.
Okay.
Hold on. Small, okay, Ministry of Finance. Small and medium enterprises are the backbone of Ghana's economy, contributing approximately 70% to the gross domestic product and accounting for 92% of all registered businesses as key drivers of economic growth and industrial development. They play a critical role in job creation and income. Key contribution of facts about SMBs here, business share, making up of 92% of all business in Ghana. Economic impact, roughly 70% to the GDP. Employment, major source of employment, roughly employing about 70% of the working population. They are crucial manufacturing, commerce, and service industries.
That's what I said.
In general, no.
That's what I said.
He said, say, trade, industry, and another. Okabomua.
Come on.
And the money here, SMEs.
Omanhene.
This is Ministry of Finance.
Omanhene. Ministry of Finance. Obia oye juma oho biara. Wa ye certified. E wonim die ho. The minim per definition of SME. And a makane hado. Me say figures we are mabobo agri industry now.
I agree with you. Maybe hold on.
No.
I agree with you, but on say the honorary counter yet the general on say Ministry of Finance, Aka manufacturing, waka commerce, waka trade. Any industry offer almost SMEs.
Me say for lecture biara wo wi ase say.
No, but
David Memo
say
the
Ministry of Finance is wrong.
That data no per definition so be defined SMEs
as
to include Mami Kasa. Me say make a foreign direct investment.
Say
I'm not a baby when it comes to finance.
You other foreign direct investment almono manufacturing na Ghana for na koto.
Very good.
Everton. It is Sikano, its contribution.
Ghana. So he was making a statement with respect
to the Ministry of Finance is wrong.
And no na make actually say and me no
wrong.
Ministry of Finance. Doctor. Ministry of Finance didn't certify me. I can equally work there. I can give definition of what I know. Me say the standard definition of SME. Yeka say obi a SME a obi a nejuma want me employ
More than
10. Check the facts. You see, me say no me ba. Hello.
How many? Isaac, please.
Enti upako YP youth employment whatever training a omo ye ma o YE ni ade no never cross check facts ya medema medium what me employ between 50 to 120 you can say medium uye no free wa obi otimi employ more than 200 then you are talking of industry. Ghana industrial practices that before I even came into that, Mamin Sama say infrastructure and communications, MTN, telecom, data, internet, ni adeno, and also no foreign direct investment.
Almost all of them.
But
tell us,
very good, very good. NTA service sector now. On say already budget here. Already in a sector by sector.
That's right.
Budget team yen use sa word SME or budget team.
Okay.
Budget team di obey any say obey fan sector. So the agriculture sector. Agriculture sector no ye wono chain of ecosystem, value chain, agribusiness, oma edro, oma ye poultry, the wako fair foam or the aba ejom fishery, eba beton. Sa omu kakra na ekofa free obi ho beton ojob no, you can classify that as SME.
Of course.
Because one or employed.
I get you.
What you say? We are no free what about financial and insurance? And also you under service sector.
Oh, what time now?
We are no free what?
Oh, church and that's a patch of my
We are no free what? Uko public administration.
Okay.
And none was say service sector no. And they lead with 46%.
Let's not belabor. In conclusion, say it cannot be possible. 70% contribution.
It's not factually accurate. Okay. That's what I want to say.
Okay.
Number two.
Okay.
Number two. Omanhene, yen share one indicator.
But
contribution to manufacturing jobs. Contribution to manufacturing jobs hovers between 85% to 92%. Me call me 85%. I gave the lowest one.
Dr. Omanhene.
You are young why? Meet you.
Dr. Omanhene, yen share.
I don't know Omanhene, Dr. Omanhene, you will see me why.
Oh,
Omanhene now.
Omanhene, Yamenipa plus nim therefore. The woman say, make indicators of an economy.
That's right.
Oka growth rate. So growth rate could do say if we be transitory mechanism.
That's right.
The whole year was sort of what figures in a kamano. How are the people feeling it in their pockets?
Okay.
How are the people feeling it with respect to cost of inflation?
Okay.
Enti u downplay sa niema na. Eno nema obi wa abrochire to no president.
I agree with you.
Enti se wo Ghana sa architecture na wo follow no broni na odi to obi na yes sa economic architecture. In fact in Basel 1 sa broni no na ye ena wo aboro na wo sua ena wo inflation eni nam 20 now you happy. Okay, I leave it there. But let's look at one thing. Omanhene se wo sika 100 cedis. Now they car 120 cedis actually say.
Who is car 100 cedis? That's what they car 120.
Until you are living on negative balance
of 20.
Of 20.
That's right.
Until ye kase wo sika semo jine year. Ye say the ratio of your debt restructuring.
That's a fantastic. That's
now, over 2024, Ghana, ye car near de bloated. was 26.7 billion, which was contributing to 61.8% of GDP.
Debt to GDP.
National Cathedral.
Very good. Now, Miriam, Bank of Ghana has stratified data. No? Enti the America ye bloated. Bank of Ghana, say, a year 630.2 billion, which is 45% of GDP. Yes. And sana na abai we ibo. Abai we buy no. Through measures like fiscal jurisprudence or discipline. CD appreciation.
CD appreciation, a major factor.
Very good. Now, what has it done?
Appreciation.
You record a negative debt accumulation rate from 19.1% in 2024 to 13.3% in 2025.
A reduction of 6%.
Yes. On records in the decade, Ghana nya bi da. Enti me see Ghana bra ye di nyina ni say intellectuals empese e kanokre.
MP before no.
But your intellectuals MP before na mumu ye de.
So mo MP before.
But your man see ma me na time no at least meet me.
That is the first time. The first time in a decade. Okay. Enti se ubefa akonwa atumi a ade a yehwe first macroeconomic indicators. Because if the macro goes wrong, the micro will go wrong.
It will flop.
It will flop. Now, Ghana etimia restructure no ho. Ene sika eka ode no. Wetimia te so 45%.
Including the DDEP.
Very good.
And we are even paying the DDP. We are paying them.
Now, Doctor, Omanhene.
Discussion, they don't add up.
Omanhene.
I'm very sorry.
Omanhene. Omanhene, afi on the question of whether a bank spend it and I won't spend it, any make any employment. Okay. So we education, we health, we agriculture, we infrastructure, any debt service here. Ni nyina ye outflows. Outflows you say who is carefree system no matiaka. Into obaye no we inherit both profit and liability.
That's right.
Asset and liability. Right. Okay, the liability no any car no there. Okay, but on labor otuaka o. Ye okrumu ha 2024 it took the government to go for debt to pay workers.
Yes.
Symbolic. I didn't want to flare up.
8 months.
Now me kasa slowly because I didn't want to sound political.
They have no moral right again.
What I say, but the truth of the matter is, say who Bobra,
deputy director,
who Bobra na uko bobosia, nese bosia no udi triaka. It's just say profit away.
We are useless.
O capital base away. Enti me conclude no. Me
one of the fundamental things SME does too. The number of people you can employ.
That's all.
2, your cash flow.
Yeah.
SMU, you have a range of amounts you should be using. That is SMU. That is your classification. Again, let me know can be about utility bill. You see, MP before Omanhene Yaw Adu-Boakye. In 2023-2024, we increase for utility equal 53%. What Ghana for Mutie TV station here or my TV station because I have 2024. Mama me patch okay. It's there. Oh my Ghana for Mutie ne say ne ukoto kanea. Apart from the technical problem na ye nyina ye face no, but say ukoto kanea na say kanea no wo soro a ana where you build no wo soro a the cost of MPP IMF binding program. How many realm?
Three quarterly adjustments.
Yes, I have publication. On my IMF sector, if I say coordinator. I'm a friend. No, my neighbor. The person body need to or can say way clear. How or say tariff hikes crucial to rescue Ghana. If I say energy sector. Oban your friend Julie Kozak. Or say because of what the sector it is proper for Ghanaians for Ghana to enter into that contract with IMF. So what I say, it's a problem now. You face Kenya increasement. The cost of the IMF deal, MPP, and the economy.
You will also agree with me, sir, in the course of the IMF agreement and all that.
But we need to establish
the government of Ghana at a point in time reduced electricity.
April 2024. What I'm saying is that
April 2024. There was a reduction.
Exactly. What I'm saying,
so the adjustment
over 6%.
The adjustment did not mean say upward.
No. What I'm saying is that this is the publication from IMF.
It's somebody's recommendation.
So what I'm saying is that IMF publication is telling you, say, proper for you to go into what?
That negotiation
because of your mess.
Problems are
That's the point.
Okay.
that is the mess. So what I'm saying is that Ghana for our muti and no. Say no can the cost of the mess of MPP. What $90 million. And they are they give the most expensive hole. Now expecting how can because say
$90 million.
Again, Dr. Bamia introduce your friend say gold buying reserve be biada. Oh my, today I'm catch us or come be correct. Oh yes, I'll publication. I'm telling you.
What publication?
And I'm no. Oh my, Mutiana mama MPP for the chantro say.
Marina, why they introduce you gold purchase?
It has been there for a long time.
Domestic gold.
Domestic. It has been there in Nkrumah time. Doctor, it has been there. Even Rollins.
Focus.
Even Rollins in 1999, 2000.
No.
President Kufuor.
I don't like the word bogus.
No, but no problem. I don't have problem with that.
Please.
I don't have problem with that.
Withdraw that word. Thank you.
And let me show you the date, 1961.
Published by who?
Published by this company. What do you call it?
I want the source.
Yeah. Let me send you the source. You're from minerals. You're from minerals.com. That's why I took this one from 1961. Even in 2000, President Kufuor continued this. In 2000.
Domestic gold.
Yes, it has been there for a long time. Now, go to the foreign reserve. What is it?
But maybe Baumia added.
It did nothing. It has been there. It's a program Bank of Ghana. No, it's program Bank of Ghana. It was doing long time. They have been there for a long time. They don't know. Maybe okay, fine, accepted. For what reason? All because they want to stabilize the dollar. Over $15, you're saying
14.7.
That be before. No, so no, why 17, 14. Today is what I saying.
10.9.
So what is the benefit? Also, cause Dr. Bamia a brainwash of this one. What is the benefit in your free? Full is saying.
Full was 75.
Charlie, these guys, like I said, they have no moral right. Yeah, the kind of mess. I'm the crow come and you can't see a microphone crop that. Hey, I am telling you, but you how can you do
that? In a democracy.
Yes, no, but you see, democracy, baby, now and no. Hey, I am telling you, they have no moral right to speak about economy. More the economy called chunk economy. Toilet. You can't be saying, go on your phone, you see the chunk, the meaning of chunk. Toilet economy. You try on your gas to sit here and be talking about this economy. People work. People died in your economy. And now. Those times, who come and see a boat, who jina phone also, yes, train 2 cities, over 5 cities. Today, it has been stabilized by the taking president.
Thank you very much.
So what you're saying is that, like I said, the reset agenda is
effect or benefit at any point in time.
You lose some, you win some.
I say, but the most important thing is say, at the end see right path. Send a bear and say BM.
Thank you.
Say Crampona and say
Ishak.
that magnitude.
Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Mary. Ishak, coming to you. Yes.
Dispute me. I first go back to the data on electricity. Under MPP, 2017, Yantum. 2018, domestic consumers, 17.5. Yetiso. 2019, Yanto electricity. 2020, 2021, 2022. 2023, a 51. Please.
He mentioned 53.
53. Yeah. 51. Now 2024, 6.47. Enti se yekofa womo the whole Akufo-Addo government electricity cost 36.8%. Adodan Akufo-Addo. Under NDC, less than 2 years, we are hitting 30%. Ipacho. We are hitting 30%. Is it not scary? This should scare anybody who says he's bringing 24-hour economy. That's number one. Pacho. That's number one. Number one. So your figure was wrong, and that less than 2 years, you are closer to Akufo-Addo for the whole of Akufo-Addo 8 years. Stop talking. Number two. Number two. Oh,
Mary.
Mama.
Continue. Hello. Let's continue.
PRC.
Mary.
PRC. All the increases are there. Go to PR message.
I'm telling you something from
Go to PRC.
Mary.
What's that message?
Mary. Can you allow?
This is a source coming from Public Utility Regulatory Commission.
WhatsApp message.
Oh, this is not WhatsApp message. Public Utility Regulatory Commission. Check. If it's wrong, come and check.
He has given you a source.
It's never true. So I don't want to give you
Hello.
PRC, you say I don't want to lie. PRC, I don't want to lie.
Mary, Timmy.
Ghana
source. Go and check and tell me, sir. Public
Utility Regulatory Commission is my source.
See your source. Go ahead.
I can even go back and check 2009, Momo take you over, even up to 2016. All of them, they are here.
If the person has
what are you talking about?
You go there and check. Yes,
okay.
Also.
Number two, the issue of SME, they are just beating about the bush completely. If you say Osha small medium enterprises,
what is small?
Hello. Definitions, definitions, a varied approach. Ebisha mepacho. How you cry at ye? Uko to employment. Okay? Where's Uko to? Or friends say, size of capital. Mepacho what you say? The point that I have said and I maintain, and it is incontrovertible, and it's a small, medium enterprises in terms of contribution to GDP, 70%. Contribution to manufacturing jobs, medical graduate opportunity between 85%
to 92%.
And I make Kwame Brobe say, so also run a 24-hour economy. A month for crowns now, 1 year registered businesses, about 92% are Ghanaians. Involved. That is the point I made. Incontrovertible. Solid. What are you talking about? How much near the or friends say multinationals? Or more operative or free zone and the rest. I am saying your 24-hour economy doesn't add up. It doesn't touch on the key, of friends say, heads are, as I see a hitty, no more money a developer. That's the point I've made.
Okay.
Again, they are talking about debt levels. and reduction of debt levels. And NDC is making a claim. Hey, on my when you are, and the opposition. That difficult decision of debt restructuring. Your domestic debt, your restructure equivalent $20 billion domestic. Eurobonds, $13.5 billion restructuring. Bilateral, $5.2 billion debt restructuring. What are you talking about? As I tell me, go for everyone. Now your debt, debt to GDP number 68%. By the time debt restructuring is going to be complete here, and if now debt to GDP ratio is 45%, you are making a claim. What claim? I tell you why. Tell me exactly what you have done. I influence it.
So you think it is Akufo-Addo's policies that
debt restructuring is about 99% the cost of the current debt to GDP ratio. 99% the cost of current debt to GDP ratio. What do you say? Enti Omanhene Misre say Akufo-Addo Nebuchadnezzar what cause mess will grow economy 5.7%. Now we will grow around 4.5%.
The 2025 is 5.5.
Still I want hit it. Still I want hit it.
But it's the same.
Still I want.
Because my checks reveal that 2025
it was quarter three.
Quarter 3.
It was quarter 3. I'm talking about overall growth.
Now quarter 4, no, say my.
I'm talking about overall growth.
What I mean is it's quarter 1, 2, 3, and then 5.5. Yeah. So the quarter 4 is yet to come. So let's wait and see. Probably it can go up, it can drop.
I'm saying this not. Let's say I do not go for the quarter 3 or hit 7. Or quarter 3 or hit 7. Yeah, 2024 quarter 3 or hit 7.
Okay.
What you say? Enti yen tu ye boase. Ni yen nyas ya pagya ya beti. Oman a ye timu a wo nurses untimi ntua omuka. Arrears untua. Teachers arrears untua e. Wo so be ma teachers. Rural of friends say allowance untua e. Medical doctors also be ma rural allowance untua e.
Why has the president done well?
Why President John Dramani Mahama?
He know I
okay, me who be why
I'm for. But they will see how we did your body. You watch it. But that was it. Mr. Bonsawa Hamilton, what is shake? Is and I'm married. So we did your body. Young Grace and Jubenino, Kuku and Jando, and Dominic, and boy, which you don't so quite $121 per Bagwa Santi and I am Boama. Sanso Sona, Simon and Nana Sosonka. Omuna Cabo, you need to be bro. Madam was it. MP, 2 bits as yeah, but I am Petru. Brother Cooper, with us. I was your former, you will see her. About to be near the castle, bro. Stay with us. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.